Hey, what is up guys, Yellow Monster here with another replay. This replay was sent in by sharpsh007er, so thank you my guy for sending this replay in and letting me cast it. And yeah, let's press play and have a look at some of these abilities here, shall we? Ooh, Golem, that's a nice one. Sunder, that can be nice. I remember, those typical YouTube videos when, with the meme builds of the Armblade with Sunder on Terrorblade. Those used to be fun. Let's see. Magic Missile is pretty nice stun as well. A lot of stuns actually in this in this pool of abilities. Kind of unusual. Ooh, Metamorphosis. That could be a really nice one. Good amount of damage coming on through. Dude, imagine like if someone picks up like Chemical Rage and Metamorphosis, that could be nasty as well. Also, Finger. A lot of good abilities here. Tombstone's pretty good for team fights as well. Let's see. Huskar's gonna get the first pick here, so we'll see what he picks here. Yep, straight up into the Metamorphosis. Very nice ability, gives you a good bit of damage. And if you also get some illusions going, then you can really pump out that damage. Berserker's Blood, okay. A little more attack speed and magic resist. Oof. I mean, dude, before it used to be like so much more magic resist than it is now. Shapeshift, that's kind of nice. Like if you're able to get an Aghanim Scepter, and maybe if you bite the Husker, whenever he's got the Metamorphosis, like you get a hasted Husker with Metamorphosis just running around, already picking up the Tombstone. A lot of value there. Finger already getting picked up. Very nice burst ability. Let's see, Spike, good stun. Ooh, Devil's Greed, that could be a nice one. Like maybe for a melee core or something like that. Could be nice to, get a little bit more farm going. I missed out. Yeah, there we go. Devil's Greed. Devil's Greed or Grievel's? Grievel's Greed. I swear it used to be Devil's Greed at some point or another. Ooh, Vengeful Spirit picking up the Chemical Rage here. It's a lot of like, ooh, Burning Spear. This is another nice one that could be getting picked up. Let's see, Feral Impulse, okay, just to get that bonus damage. That's quite nice. Good combination with the Chemical Rage. Let's see, what's it like in picking up here? Flash Golem, okay. Soulbind, oof, yeah, that's whew, man, that's a nice one. Like, if you're able to get like a nice little Soulbind into like a Magic Missile and maybe into a Finger of Death as well, that could be really nice as well. Maybe a Chain Frost. I wonder if you pop out a Chain Frost, does that actually throw out 2 Chain Frosts? I'm actually quite curious about that. If so, if that's the case, I mean, already picking up. So I guess we might find out whether if the Chain Frost gets thrown out at one of the Soulbind targets, does that mean there's 2 Chain Frosts running around? We'll see. Inkswell, nice little setup there. Decay, pretty annoying to lane against, especially. Like, maybe not towards the mid portions of the game, but definitely during the laning phase makes laning against, will make laning against this terribly. Pretty annoying for sure. Shard does not grant Liquid Frost ability. Okay, that's good to know. Macropyre. Interesting, like picking up the Metamorphosis, but then going for some, more spell damage oriented abilities here. Conjure Image. Alchemist, has pretty decent stats, so, getting illusions of the Alchemist could be quite nice, especially, if you want to split push and stuff like that. Ooh, Sinister Gaze, I didn't actually quite catch it, but Sinister Gaze, quite a nice ability, like, dude, sometimes the range is like, yeah, pretty damn big. Ooh, Chaotic Offering, that's a nice one. Reflection, Dude, like, yeah, Chaotic Offering, especially if you're able to get like an early Aghanim Scepter, that'd be quite nasty. Inner Fire here. Let's see, Wave of Terror. Yeah, phew, man, this Vengeful Spirit is gonna be right-clicking quite hard because Vengeful Spirit, I think, I'm not entirely sure, but she might be one of the highest IG gain heroes in the game. I'm not entirely sure. But dude, with this Wave of Terror, and then also if you're, you're inside of the Acid Spray, she's gonna be right-clicking for quite a bit, and that Chemical Rage, bonus attack speed, and also the bonus damage from this Feral Impulse. Yeah, I'm really curious to see how this Vengeful Spirit is gonna get on this game, because I feel like if she's able to get, good bit of farm and levels, like she's gonna be clicking like a truck. Oof, Fatal Bonds, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Combination with the Chaotic Offering, yeah, that could be quite nasty for sure. Laguna Blade there, good bit of burst. Surprised no one's picking up the Sunder, but I guess not really prioritizing it that much. What did he pick up? Was that the Vengeance Aura? Yeah. It's quite nice, especially like Vengeful Spirit will be benefiting quite a bit from that. Yeah, Terrorblade picks up the Sunder. And let's see what the Suska is gonna pick for his last ability. Unstable Concoction, pretty nice stun. Dude, like, there's a decent amount of stuns here on both sides. You have the Spike, you have the Golem, you also have the Inkswell, and also the Stable Concoction on one side, and on the other, you get the Ice Path. It's a little bit unreliable, but, stun nonetheless. But, you get the Magic Missile and also the LSA. So, yeah, and also the Soulbind is quite pesky to fight into, especially when there's, like, a decent amount of single target spells that could really screw you over. So, yeah, like, compared to the last game, like, definitely seems like a more even matchup, ability wise, because last game you sent in, it was like, yeah, I'm not entirely sure what the other team's trying to do with their abilities. I mean, sure, I get it, but didn't quite end up working out. But this one, I can definitely see a lot more potential coming through, so really excited to see how this turns out. Hello, there we go. Um okay, I'm not entirely sure what that was, but yep, we'll just ignore it. And already having a stop stunning Luma. Okay, so that wasn't just me. That was like an actual thing, lol. And they're not pausing for the Vengeful Spirit just yet. So I mean, we'll keep it going. As soon as they pause, we'll pause the video and then we'll come right back. But yeah, I'm really curious as to, where they're gonna go with the lanes. I'm really curious as to where the Vengeful is gonna go, whether she's gonna go into the mid or into the safe lane. I definitely think she should be getting a decent amount of farm, or like, her teammates should be prioritizing her farm because she has some pretty nice abilities here. Like Sharpshooter might not be going mid. Looks like it might be a Lycan here going into mid, but we'll see. Alchemist with the Quelling Blades, so it looks like he might be taking most of the farm here in the top lane, and Grimstroke already with the boots and the Tango, so. Bracer, straight up into the Bracer, okay. Nice little sentry ward there, just in case they planted an ops. Anti-runes are spawning. They want to contest this river rune, nice little ice path onto 3. Lion will be able to secure that rune. Takes a bit of damage, but it should be a-okay. And looks like in the end it's gonna be a 2 for 2 here on the bounties. And yeah, looks like it's gonna be the one going into the mid. Sharpshooter, so he might be supporting the Huskar here down here in the bot lane. Nice little ward here. I definitely think like lane wards. Definitely very underrated. They could be quite useful, with spawning rotations coming on through from the mid lane, or, supports and whatnot. So Lycan going for the level 1 and Devil's Greed. Did he actually pick up a bounty? Oh, he didn't pick up a bounty. That's a little bit of a shame. I'm not sure if it still works that way. That, you get the extra gold if you pick up the bounty yourself. But yeah. Should be able to get a decent bit of gold, Lion. What abilities does he have? Ooh, needs to be a little bit careful because that Fire Assault, that extra attack speed will definitely hurt. Always laning against the range hero is not too fun, especially if you're in melee. Oh, pull. Nice little pull here from the Grimstroke, denying away some of the XP, although the Dire know exactly what's going on, but, you know, can't do much to stop it. Oh, of course I miss first blood, because, you know, it's me. That's how it looks. These reflection. Doing a good bit of damage. Unstable concoction hitting on through, and then they pop the metamorphosis, and plenty of damage there to finish off their kill. And nicely done, getting the kill there onto this Vengeful Spirit. Metamorphosis doing good work here, and also, you know, the reflection, slow, and also the spike. Really coming in clutch there for that kill. It looks like Vengeful actually gonna TP over top. I'm not sure if she's just gonna chill here or try to jungle. I'm not entirely sure, but looks like he's just gonna leave the Terrorblade down here on his own. Interesting.
Denied.
Yeah, it's very interesting. Like the Vengeful, like coming up here, like, you know, she probably wants to take farm, but you know, the Warlock's already taking up the farm up here, so she might just come up here and just be like, yep, I'm taking the farm now here. Lycan doing a good job at farming away, and with that Devil's Greed, yeah, I'm just gonna call it Devil's Greed, F it. With that Devil's Greed, should be able to get a good amount of farm here. Huskar well into the way into his power threats here, thanks to that first blood. So that should definitely help out in the lane. Would be nice to get a stick, since this Terrorblade is probably gonna be spamming that decay quite a bit. LSA into the Ice Path there. Inkswell gonna hit onto the Undying. Gonna make him back up, and this Alchemist will be a-okay. A little bit of a battle here between the Grimstroke and the Vengeful Spirit. Looks like he's gonna pop the Tombstone here. Looks like he might try to use it to farm this camp, or just to keep the Vengeful Spirit away, and even maybe try to go for a kill here. Doing a good bit of damage, and even gonna get a carry on for his troubles there. The zombies are starting to stack up. This Vengeful Spirit really underestimated the Tombstone, and she's gonna end up going down. Warlock and Undying. I'm not sure by providing the backup. LSA is gonna hit onto the Grimstroke, but this Grimstroke is gonna TP on out. No way. 45 HP, able to make it on out and just pieces out. Really nicely done there by the Grimstroke, and this Vengeful Spirit really underestimating the power of the Tombstone there. Nice little two-man decay. The reflection though. What's the status on the meta? Meta still on cooldown for 8 seconds. Maybe if they're able to kite, you know, maybe try to bait this Terrorblade. But man, those decays, they really do hurt. Minus 16 strength on both the Lich and the Huskar. Yeah, this Terrorblade is quite chunky. Maybe wait for these decay stacks to come down, or doesn't. Oh, Terrorblade does have the mana boots though. I was gonna say it doesn't have a whole lot of mana, but does have the mana boots, so that's a little bit annoying. Might have to wait for those decay stacks to come down, but maybe they're just gonna make a go onto him for now. Yep, they're just gonna pop the meta straight away. Pops the mango. Oh, spike, a little bit off the mark. Unstable concoction does manage to hit on through. If I'm a right click, should be able to do it. Oh, Sharpshooter really wants this kill. The reflection not quite enough. The metamorphosis hit, giving the providing the vision. 15 HP. Wow, that's so unfortunate. That was a good attempt though, like using the reflection there to, you know, give the vision onto this Huskar so he can get those meta hits off. Fortunately, not quite enough to get the kill onto the Terrorblade. Very unfortunate. Down to 15 HP, almost getting the kill there. Very unfortunate missing that spike, but you know, it happens. Like even though it's a click point, like it happens. I've been there, and I'm sure most of you have been there. So. Let's see. Yeah, Sharpshooter there with the stick. I'm gonna use a spike and the reflection just to harass out this Lion a little bit and leech some EXP here from the mid. Looks like Lycan doesn't really want to be here in the mid anymore. It's pretty low in HP. Speaking of low in HP, Alchemist dropping pretty low. Does pop the Ace Wall, but doesn't even manage to pop off. Grimstroke coming over to help. Phantom Embrace doing a good bit of damage. LSA and the Magic Missile. Gonna head onto this Grimstroke here. Unfortunately, not quite able to avenge his buddy there. Dual Breath, a little bit off the mark there. I hear the Acid Spray, and yeah, this Vengeful Spirit is just gonna farm away here. Looks like she has been farming away, and oh, So gonna try to make a go onto this Vengeful Spirit again, trying to bait him near to the tombstone so this zombie spawn in, but Vengeful Spirit is like, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. And yeah, won't try to fight into the tombstone here, and I miss another kill, casual, you know what I mean. Lion with the paintbrush and the dragon slave, there's the finger, enough to secure the kill there and getting some good stacks going on here for this lion. Yeah, this lion, like, he's got a pretty like interesting combination of, like, you know, with the fiery soul, being able to amp up his attack speed, and also a good few spells here that deal a decent amount of damage. So very interesting. Very curious to see how this lion's gonna get on later on into the game, and curious as to whether he's gonna go for an Aghanim Scepter to, you know, increase that damage from the finger kills. Lich gonna TP back onto the mid, you know, leech as much EXP as he can. Yeah, leech as much EXP as he possibly can, but this lion, he's hunting. On the bottom. Trying to drain away the mana of the Huskar. Does need to be a little bit careful though. This Huskar does have Metamorphosis, and maybe he does get a +1. Could maybe try to make a go into this Terrorblade. I'm actually gonna switch to net worth because I was thinking suspicion that I might forget, so I'll just do it now.
Radiant's top tower ain't looking too steady.
And yeah, this lion's been able to farm really nicely, like, you know, that kill onto the Lich, and then also his abilities really let him farm very quickly. Oh, shapeshift. It's like they want to make a go onto this top lane. Inkswell doesn't quite hit onto this Warlock. Ice Path does stop the zombies, but speaking of zombies, here comes the Tombstone, and now they're starting to focus down this Warlock, dropping pretty low. Phantom's Embrace. And I silence him up and finish off that kill there. I'm dying, not much you can do there. Oh, popping the rock there. Wanted to go for this lion kill. Spike does hit on through this time, and with the help of the golem, able to get the kill onto the lion. That's a pretty big kill there, going the way of the Lich here. And whew, man, what level was he before the kill? Oops, nope, that's after the kill. Yeah, literally just went up a whole level after getting that solo kill onto the lion. So really nice here for the Lich, and also a decent amount of gold going his way, I believe. Oh, Sinister Gaze and the Phantom's Embrace doing a good bit of work, but unfortunately this Rinse Scroll is going to end up going down. Is this Alchemist going to be enough to kill? No, he won't. The Chain Frost jumping around in between the creeps and the wolves. End up turning it around there. Very unfortunate. Almost getting the kill into the Undying, but kind of getting baited there. This Lich though, doing a good job using the Golem, applying pressure onto this tier 1 here. Looks like this Terrorblade just cutting creep waves. Very interesting. It's a little bit unfortunate that like this game kind of feels like 4v5. Like, you know, this Lycan going for a Battle Fury, and with Devil's Greed, you know, he's not really interested in fighting right now. Oh, Sunder getting used onto this Huskar here. Huskar did pop the Metamorphosis, does have his Unstable Concoction back in 2 seconds. Lich TPing on over, maybe trying to catch up to this Terrorblade. I don't think they know that the Lich is here. Also the K out, does have a TP ready. Lich, maybe trying to find this Terrorblade. Oh, Unstable Concoction, there we go, mirror image. Right in vision, this is Spike and the hits. Actually, the Lich securing the kill there, but nice rotation from the Lich, you know, being patient, not immediately running onto this Terrorblade, waiting until he shows. Once you have that visual confirmation, then you can go ahead and commit for that, and they get the kill. Nicely done. That Terrorblade was definitely overextended by quite a bit. You know, it doesn't really have any way, like any escape mechanism, and you know, he's cutting waves pretty aggressively, and you know, rightfully so, gets punished. So nicely done there. Do that attack speed. That death did set the lion back by a decent amount, and this Lycan starting to catch up. Does have his Battle Fury now, so should be able to farm a little bit faster now. I do wonder though when he will decide to start joining this fight. Ice Path. Chain Frost, not bouncing around a whole lot. Soulbind does get casted onto the Husker, but not around any more teammates. Lich, ooh, dodging out that Ice Path and and the Dual Breath as well, but Lion with the finger gonna be able to secure the kill there now. Lycan, Alchemist with the rotation, Shapeshift, starting to right click away at this Lion, dodges out the Paintbrush. Lion does finish off the kill into the Husker, but it does cost him his life. Alchemist gonna be able to secure that kill there. Dude, it's like, you know, I see this and I'm like, yeah, it's Lycan. It's like, no, it's Alchemist, dude. It's like, yeah. Terrorblade really wanted to push this tower, dropping pretty low, but does have the Sunder. Lich TPing on over. If he can get the stun straight away, oh, but the Sunder does come out first, though. They can still commit for this kill. They drop the rock, oh, they want this kill, and they're gonna get it. They get the kill into the Terrorblade and even dropping the bow lines for it. Nande. That's just from way before. Oh, yeah, okay. I was about to say that's like from way before, but no, this Grimstroke just came in at a very interesting moment. That's how it looks. Oh, I see. Try cutting them off here with the Tombstone. A text. Throws a Phantom's Embrace. Dual Breath does get on through. Sinister Gaze. Drops the Tombstone now. Ah, but the LSA and unfortunately the right clicks ends up getting brought down. A little bit unfortunate, you know, like his teammates were a little bit preoccupied here with the Terrorblade and weren't quite able to, you know, assist him there. It was definitely a good effort, but unfortunately not quite the execution that needed to be there. The Lycan hits so slow and yeah, very slow. I'm surprised he's actually not popping the Flesh Golem just to farm away. I mean, it's not like he's joining fights. Oh, down the bottom, Inkswell does hit onto the Undying, dropping pretty low, and with the help of the Golem, I'm gonna be able to drop him down, and the Laguna dropped onto the Grimstroke, the Warlock there, getting the kill. Oh, dude, I'm surprised the Radiant's doing this well, considering they're basically playing the 4v5. But to be fair, I guess the Dire's also playing a 4v5. The Vengeful Spirit has not had the greatest of starts. Phantom Embrace onto the Lion. They get this offlane tower here, and looks like they're gonna start to back away. So taking some nice objectives here on the side of the Radiant. Even though they lost their mid tower, being able to claim the offlane tower this early is quite nice. You know, offlane tower is definitely much harder to take than a safe lane tower. So this Vengeful has like no farm. It's a little bit of a shame because I definitely think like his abilities were like, you know, had a lot of potential, but unfortunately, you know, decided to abandon the bottom lane and then didn't fare so well up at the top. You know? Mirror Image, Spike, a little bit off the mark. I believe that was a blind spike there. Good effort nonetheless. No points into the Macropyre just yet. Opting to maximize, you know, the Liquid Fire and the Metamorphosis. In the meanwhile, Terrorblade takes this bottom tower. I want to make it go into this Husker, but teammates are here. LS8 hitting onto the Grimstroke. Now the Spike and the Sinister Gaze overlapping their stuns a little bit. There's a Soulbind. But the Laguna was there and finishing off the kill. Oh, now this Vengeful Spirit tries stepping up. Gets hit by the Unstable Concoction. And the Spike holding him down into play is going to end up going down. So, what appeared to be a gank from the Dire ended up being a gank from the Radiant. Good effort from the Dire, but unfortunately the Radiant were there with the numbers and end up taking the fight there. Nicely done. And this Lycan, he's done nothing this whole game, but hey, he's up there, he's up there. Man, these walls just absolutely harassing this Warlock. Interesting. Going for the Ags. Huh? Vengeful. Trying to go away at this Lycan, but man, this Lycan with the Flesh Golem and the level differential that he has over the Vengeful Spirit. Not quite able to finish off the kill, thanks to the backup of his teammates, but over the top, Spike hitting onto the Undying. Mirror Image, Ice Path, oh, the ink swell onto the walls, they even dropped the rock, they're not messing about, they want to get these kills, and they sure will get them. And they're also gonna get this tier 2 here. I mean, you know, they have the wolves, they have the golem, they have the shapeshifted alchemist, like, and the liquid fire. Like, yeah, they're gonna make quick work of this tower. And yeah, that opens up the outpost here. And let's see if they start to capture them. Yeah, very nice. Starting to take control of this map here, and you know, closing down the area of where the Dire can really farm away. It's already a 7k net worth lead at 15 minutes in. Kind of concerning, kind of concerning. But then again, it's a little bit overinflated, you know. You do have a Lycan with Greeble's Greed. However, it doesn't change the fact that there's still a 7k net worth differential here. And this Lycan, slowly but surely, he's getting his items out. So once he does eventually decide to join the fights, he'll definitely be a force to be reckoned with. Gonna be able to clean this mid tower. It's hit by the Ice Pass, Finger, and the Magic Missile with combination of a few nice lucky Chain Frost bounces. Able to get the kill onto the Lycan there. I mean, at the very least, you know, the Lycan gets the tower, so it's not really the end of the world. But it is a decently big kill. Well, the Dire definitely gonna need a few more of those to get themselves back into the game here. It's like Vengeful Spirit completing the Dragonlance here. I really like this item from the Alchemist of Lats. Like, you know, you have so many. You have the wolves. And you also have the shapeshift. And also with the golems, quite nice. And it's just overall a really nice team item. So I quite like the choice of itemization here on the Alchemist. Let's see how we're doing on the Huskar. I don't think he's meted up, but it just shows us if he's meted up. Working on that axe for that Grimstroke. Oh, whew. Man, that's a nice axe. Like, not only upgrading the Laguna, but also the Sinister Gaze, which is axe Sinister Gaze. Disgusting. Working on that Ether Lens. Get the extra cast range. Very handy, especially when you have that spike. Maybe we'll get a blink after the fact, just to be able to initiate a little bit better. But we'll see. Working on a Lotus Orb, I believe, right? I haven't played this game in such a long time. Yeah, okay, Lotus Orb, wait. Oh, and they're gonna smoke up. Shapeshift getting casted away. Oh no. Thanks to this ward, they get eyes on this Vengeful Spirit and all by your lonesome self. Even Helm of the Dominator here on the Alchemist, I believe that's a fresh pickup. And really nice micro usage there. Stunning up the Vengeful Spirit with the Centaur Stomp. Oh, sorry, War Stomp. And they immediately claim back their outpost here. I really like that smoke move from the side of the Radiant. Even though it only gets them one kill, you know, getting this kill and getting the outpost really gives them a lot of control over the enemy jungle area. And these two wards definitely helping out quite a bit. Pop the Flesh Golem. Start to go into this Undying. Lion with the attack speed. Drop the Micropyre. Soulbind does hit on through, but the Undying is just dropping way too low. Finger onto 2, but unfortunately it won't even matter. Lion is going to end up going down. Chain Frost coming on through before the Soulbind goes out, so I won't get to find out as to Chain Frost's Inner Fire. Still starting to right click away. They drop the rock. They want to secure these kills, and they get the kill. The Vengeful Spirit will be the next to follow. Oh, there's another Chain Frost. And we'll get the kill onto the Undying there. And also the Lich ends up going down. Oh, he actually ended up going down to the Lich, ended up going down to the Acid Spray there. Insable Concoction, hang on to the Warlock Pollution there.
Doing that glowy thing. Not to do it till that's done.
And looks like that's gonna be the end of that. Oh. Tombstone here from the Grimstroke just to farm our way at some of these jungle camps. Oh, another shapeshift. LSA hitting onto the Huskar. Huskar dropping kind of low. Terrorblade is in the vicinity. There's an unstable concoction in the wolves. We'll finish off the kill. Man, that's so nice for the alchemist. He doesn't actually have to commit in for that kill. He can just send in the wolves, finish off the kill, and you know, dips on out with the shapeshift. So really nicely done there. And oh, I thought that he ended up doing more damage onto this tower, but that was not the case. That's how it looks sees at actually show items. There we go. That way I can have a better look at some of the items going on. Ooh, already Helm of the Overlord there on the alchemist. So having those ancient creeps gonna be very pesky, especially. Yep, has a granite golem. Like man, that's so annoying. Like the extra HP percentage that it provides to his teammates, very handy. Shadowblade as well onto the lion. I wonder, is that a Shadowblade that he's working on? Yep, Silver Edge. Okay. Let's see what neutrals do we have here. Philly Stone, it's quite a nice one. Some nice tier 2s here. Interesting. Nobody is actually using the Philly Stone on the side of the Radiant, even though they have it. Very curious. Casual farming there. Not on bottom though. Oh no, the Warlock getting caught out. They even popped the Metamorphosis for it. Oh, the Chain Frost, the Lotus there with the Chain Frost getting reflected back, canceling away. Nice quick fingers are on the Lycan, dude. I was about to say Undying. So confusing. Huskar still has meta, huh? Woo! The finger almost finishing off the kill there. Trying to go for the brush stroke. Does hit on through, but wasn't quite enough damage. And then in the meanwhile, Lich drops the stone, secures a kill onto the lion, and now this Lycan starts to chase out for this Terrorblade. Sunder. But Sinister Gaze, and now the Phantom's Embrace, and with the Laguna, able to finish off the kill there. Man, that's so sad. Weren't able to get the kill onto the Huskar there. Lion really committed it for that, and even hit the Stroke of Faith, but unfortunately wasn't quite enough damage. Sinister Gaze, Phantom's Embrace. Oh man, with the Vessel. Is it a Vessel or just an Urn? Yeah, a Vessel. Man, oh man. And then here comes the Sioux, guys. Here comes the Sioux. I'm not sure Undying wants to be in this general area. Yep. It's kind of start to back away, and another tier 2 here. At the Radiant, they're gonna be able to claim up here. Oh, Lich getting caught out by the Ice Path there. Oh no. Unfortunate, like gets caught out there by the, what is it called, stasis trap. Chain Frost does bounce off of that, so nicely done there by the Warlock, able to get at least a little something. Inkswell onto the creeps there. Stun up this lion, hold him back, cover the retreat for this alchemist. Out the Radiant. It's like starting to set their sights here onto this bottom tier 2 here, invading the enemy triangle. That does give a nice opportunity for the Dire to claim back their outpost. Lich will be respawning in a few seconds, so I wonder if he's gonna try to TP and join his team, or if he's just gonna push some of the lanes. We'll see. Lion.
We'll take that.
Creeping about there with the Invis. Well, looks like they're gonna go into the Roche pit. Huskar pops the Metamorphosis, starts to hit the Roche. Very nice idea, you know, you don't really want to throw away the lead that you had. Want to play it safe, so I'm just gonna go into hit the Roche, but unfortunately Like is getting caught out here. Chain Frost, having some good few bounces, finds this embrace. Gonna be able to finish off that kill thanks to that Sinister Gaze. Lycan tanking so much damage here. Is he gonna be able to make it away? Was the Frost Armor onto himself that decay? Ice Pad not quite hitting on through. And, oh my god, I think this Lycan's gonna make it on out. Oh, tries to go for the TPs. Is Vengeful Spirit gonna be able to right click it away? No, he won't. Wasn't quite quick enough with the reactions, and now Terrorblade getting CC'd down. Is he gonna be able to get the Sunder off? Does manage to get the Sunder off onto the Huskar. Huskar forced to back away. It's gonna end up going down. Now Lich gonna be the next target. Nice two-man spike. Might be able to finish off these two kills though. There goes the Vengeful Spirit, and the Terrorblade might be the next to follow. Sure will. Man. Oh, what? What? Dude, these fights, they're so spread out. Let's see what happened here. Alchemist doing a good job, you know, doing the rat things. I think he has the shapeshift going. That's funny. That's funny. That's very funny. With the conjure images, the wolves, the ancient creep, like... Oh man, this alchemist is literally this two-man. I didn't actually think about that, but that's actually pretty nasty, like the shapeshift and then into the conjure image. That's pretty nasty. And already a 21k net worth lead. Looks like they decided to bail on Roche as soon as the Dire started to come on through, and looks like they feel confident enough to push solo high ground here. Lycan needs to be a little bit careful. It's kind of chunky. Uses the Shadow Blade, but unfortunately they have a sentry there, giving the vision away. They even tip him. A little bit of an extension there from the Lycan, maybe overestimating how strong he is. Maybe if he had a BKB, he could have done that, but doesn't have a BKB. And yep, the Radiant, they're gonna go back into the pit, finish off this Roche, play it safe. Get the Aegis, wait for the Lycan to respawn, and then perhaps try to siege the high ground. Now it's time for the Dire to make the preparations, you know, for the next siege to come. You know, get some wards out, sentries as well, since this Lycan. Let's have a Silver Edge now, but take the Radiant. They're not gonna wait for this Lycan. They're gonna go straight up. They smoke up, concoction onto the Vengeful Spirit. Nice little Soulbind. Oh man, the Chain Frost bouncing about, doing so much work there. Alchemist dropping pretty low. That's gonna be the Aegis. But this Huskar doesn't even end up going down yet. And they just wipe out the almost wipe out the whole entire enemy team. What?
Dire's middle tower looks to be disintegrating.
Wow, that was a wild fight that I believe I need to back up and have another look at that fight, because that was focused on this area right here. The rock, dude. Dude, what? That was basically all the Sue, man. That was literally all the Sue. I mean, also, you know, the Fatal Bonds and the K-Dog offering, doing a good bit of damage as well, and, you know, providing the stuns that they need. But, dude, what? Dude, this Sue is doing so much work. It's actually incredible. He's just melting away at these heroes. Like, the Alchemist was dead. The Alchemist was dead, and these heroes were dying. Like, that's ridiculous. That's gonna be the Rax, 8 toss onto the Terrorblade. Oh no, looks like he's gonna end up going down here before he gets the Sunder off, and yes he will. Dude, I don't know why, but like, people in AD seem to be like allergic to BKBs. I don't know why, but hey, it is what it is, and this might actually be GG if they decide to go for tier 4s. I don't actually think the Dire can defend this 5-man push. And this whole Sue platoon. Oh, Sinister Gaze onto the Vengeful Spirit. Maybe trying to go for this kill. The Wolves coming on through. Ooh, not quite able to finish off that kill. And that Vengeful with that Shadow Blade able to dip on out. Actually, Silver Edge. My bad. Another Phantom's Embrace. Oh, Vengeful Spirit wanted to go in for round 2. Oh, there we go! The Chain Frost and the Soulbind. Gets the kill onto the Grimstroke thanks to that Ether Lens. This Lich is able to buy himself a little bit more time, but unfortunately does end up going down. Inkswell, maybe try to catch something, not quite able to. Alchemist sending the Sue army but realizes it's a lost cause and starts to back away. Alright. The Dire kicking it back a little bit. Still 27k net worth lead. Gonna take a lot of work to recover from that, but hey, nothing's impossible, my friend. Warlock. Running into the Lycan. Not sure this is the target you want to be running into. Nice little Lotus Orb there, gonna reflect away at the magic missile, and now take a good bit of damage here. The Su is here. Oh, Lion with the finger. Lycan ends up pretty low. Ice Path does hit on through, and the right click's able to finish off that kill. Now the Alchemist looks like he's gonna be the second target to end up going down, and they bring down the Su man. Alright. Dire kicking it back here. They do get the kill into the Warlock, but you know, Warlock doesn't really care about dying too much. Does have the Aghanim Scepter and Dilution, so he's more than happy throwing his life away there. Let's see what tier 3s we got. Ooh, Blast Rig. That's a pretty nice one. Iron Sliver onto the Lion. I probably think you want to give it to the Terrorblade, since you know he's probably gonna be the one frontlining most of the time. But hey. Oh, there we go. I was just dissing people from AD not buying BKB, but Lion with the Giga Brain play. Oh, Chain Frost, but another BKB comes on through, canceling out that Chain Frost. Oh, Undying trying to go for the Soul Bind play, but ends up costing his life there. Alright, we do have some BKBs now, so AD people are not allergic to BKBs. That's very good to see. Lich still chasing for the skill. Ancient Seal though. Oh, Demon Seal. And his Pooter legs will be able to make it away. Oh, Ice Path, but gets caught out by the Atos. Sinister Gaze with Defenseless Embrace. The Tombstone, all the illusions. Oh, Micropyre. Chain Frost bouncing around. Doing a good bit of damage. Huskar is gonna end up going down here. Lich to get caught out by the Ice Path. We kill the illusion there. Oh, Terrorblade showing up to the area. Mana draining the Lich. Demon Seal does have Sunder. It's gonna use the Sunder onto the Lich now, but are they gonna be able to kill him again? Yes, they will. Grimstroke did get focused down. Lion? Man, Tatsu. Yeah, the big bad Alchemist is here. Warlock did buy on back. So does the Terrorblade, and so does the Lion. This Alchemist chasing on through with a fresh BKB. Inkswell hits on through onto the Lion. That's a dieback there onto the Lion. Lich also gonna buy on back. It's like this is gonna be the fight. Inkswell? It's onto the Undying, but this Alchemist, now that he doesn't have this shapeshift, doesn't quite feel too comfortable going back in. Oh, still going on to this Alchemist. Alchemist needs the help of his teammates. Doesn't have a whole lot of mana. Does have the Soul Ring though. Getting focused out. Inkswell. Nice little BKB there with the mana drain. Ice Path hitting onto 2, but there's the rock. This illusion still trying to chase for this Alchemist. There's a Sunder onto the Lycan, dude. Another Ice Path. Dude, what is happening? What is happening? There's like so many fights, different fights going on. I didn't quite catch the Undying go down there for the second time. That's how it looks. How did he die? I'm actually very curious as to how he died. No way. He just died. Yep, he just died like that. Oh? Ah, there we go. There's the Lich with the snipe. I was about to say, there's no way this, if it wasn't from the Alchemist microing, I'm like, micro god. But it wasn't. It was the Lich sniping out that poor Undying. Dude, Yeah, that was a very hard fight to keep track of. A lot of things going on in very many different places. Just like the Radiant, they're not gonna go up to the high ground just yet. Say they want to take this tier 2 first. Roshan might be up in a minute. Another BKB coming on through. Okay, these are the most BKBs I've ever seen in an AD game that the sharpshooter has sent me. Mana draining. So be careful. Oh man, that Laguna Blade. Oh, but able to get the Sunder off. However, they're gonna be able to bring it back down again. Got a little bit too far out here onto this Terror Blade, and yeah, not having a BKB can be that ballsy if you don't have a BKB. Oh, say they want to commit for this high ground. Shape does get casted, immediately popping the BKB, starting to go onto this Warlock there. Chain Frost bouncing around, but the BKBs are already out. Sinister Gaze onto the Vengeful Spirit, pops the BKB. Warlock. Vengeful Spirit trying to focus away at this Lich. Lich is going to be able to TP on out. No, he won't. Huskar there with the Macropyre, but man, those bounces from the Chain Frost doing way too much damage. Ice Path a little bit off the mark there. Sinister Gaze onto the Illusion. Trying to go for the Laguna. Just at least managed to finish off the Illusion, but Dusk cost him his life. I didn't actually quite see the Lycan DC, so that fight was pretty much a 4v5. Huh? Dire, they hold their base. Live to tell the tale another day. Roshan, looks like it will be a long respawn timer here on Roshan. Another 2 minutes and 30 until he does respawn. Some nice little wards there from the Undying. Nice little sip of the OJ. And yep, Lion almost has his BKB there. Oh, there's a pause that I've been waiting for. Alright, as soon as the player reconnects, we'll be right back. So I'll see you guys in a second. Lycan's reconnected, so let's get it. Oh, I need to check something real quick. Whoops, I hopefully it doesn't mess up too much. There we go. So look at some of these items while everyone's chilling. Got a lot of BKBs now. What are we down to? Oh, does it not actually show me like how many seconds? There's no way they're all 9 seconds. I've seen some of them activated. Oh, Lion trying to push this tower all by his lonesome self, but you know, TP rotations come in and you're just dead. And didn't even get to pop his. I don't actually think he had the BKB for that gank, so a little bit unfortunate. Maybe he might have been able to make it out if he did have that BKB. Roshan, still another minute until Roshan does respawn. A little bit unfortunate. Alchemist went to check the pit, but not quite there yet. Dude. Starting to push out these lanes. There's a big creep wave here coming down on bottom. Alchemist using the shapeshift here. Was the Inkswell? Warlock does get caught out just at the edge of that shapeshift. I mean, just at the edge of that Inkswell, but with that illusion, able to cast out that Chain Frost, but unfortunately doesn't do a whole lot of damage, and Undying caught in no man's land. It's gonna end up going down there. Now terribly getting chased out. Another Inkswell stays in place and just gets bursted down before he's able to pop the Sunder. There goes the Rock. BKB was through on the Vengeful Spirit, but that Laguna, yeah, with that with that Aghanim Scepter, able to go through that BKB, and looks like it's gonna be GG, boys. And yep, GG. Not much the Lion can really do all by his lonesome self. Pops the BKB, tries to do the best he can. Ooh, at least gets a kill onto the Grimstroke and manages to dip on out. Gets a finger kill there, but fortunately all too late there.
His middle power is full.
And yeah, that's GG.
His agent's not looking.
Classic, GG easy. Report handicap. uh, classic, classic. I mean, I don't really know like what was the comms in between the team, or if that's just straight up trolling. But yeah, interesting, very fun game. I want to actually look at some of these damage graphs. See how much the like can do. Apologies, guys. I just dropped you. I just dropped the microphone, and yeah, I keep calling it Lycan, but it's actually a fucking alchemist. But yeah, did a decent amount of damage. But dude, I'm even more surprised that this Lich actually 31k damage. Can I see which one? I can't actually see how much of it was magical. But dude, I'm sure like this chaotic offering, this fatal bond is doing so much damage as well for the reflection. So dude, actually dealing a buttload of damage here. And damn, yeah, dude, what a game! Very interesting game. It's a shame that this Vengeful Spirit didn't quite get off to the start that she probably would have wanted to. I definitely saw a lot of potential with, you know, with all this damage amplification and attack speed bonus, but unfortunately, he wasn't quite able to get the farm. Was a little bit behind, and you know, the rest of his team, they were hanging, but you know, they weren't really quite hanging. And yeah, the graph was like, at the beginning of the game, it was kind of even going towards the way of the Dire, towards you know the later portions of the laning phase, but it just started skyrocketing out of control, and yeah, it got a little bit out of hand. But anyways, that's gonna be it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to support the channel any way you can, whether that's liking the video, sharing it with your friends, whoever it is, your grandma, your girlfriend, unborn child, it doesn't really matter, obvious of you. However, if you're not bothered, then me or Frag watch this video, it's good enough for me. Thank you so much, guys. Have a nice day. Peace out.